let's hack your sun sign. Because most astrologers will tell you it's not that important. You should focus on your rising. You should focus on your moon. You should focus on 2 weeks before your birth, when Chiron was conjunct the Saturn that was destined to become you, also opposing your Neptune in the 3rd house, which is all hogwash. Obviously, your sun sign is very important. It is your ego. It's not the only important factor in your chart, but it is important. So let's hack it. By the way, my name is Nadia, I'm Neurospicy, and I'm obsessed with data. And in the comments, I would love to know what is your sun sign, and if you could have any other sun sign, what would it be? My sun sign is Aquarius, and it will be a very close tie between Capricorn and Scorpio. Now, your sun sign asks you one very important question in order for it to do its job. It's what helps you shine naturally, because regardless of where the sun is in your chart, you are meant to shine. The spotlight just differs based on sign. Aries sun sign, it's asking you to be brave. It really struggles with constantly asking for permission or for waiting for approval. You shine brightest when you trust yourself enough to go first. Taurus sun, you crave stability. So you really struggle with constant change that pulls you away from what matters. You shine brightest when you build a life that feels peaceful, it feels grounded and true to your values. Gemini sun, you need curiosity. And I will die on the hill that I believe that it must be hell being an Aquarius or a Gemini growing up in a cult, because it's just not compatible at all. Because you struggle when feeling intellectually trapped or unable to explore. You shine brightest when you're learning, questioning, and sharing ideas. Cancer sun, you need emotional security. You really struggle with feeling disconnected from yourself as well as the people that you care about. And you shine brightest when you nurture the people and places that truly feel like home to you. Leo sun, oh my goodness, you guys shine the brightest out of all the sun signs. You're literally built for the sun. You really need self-expression. You really struggle with hiding who you are or shrinking yourself to fit in. You shine brightest when you create, you play, and you're yourself, and you're just who you are at your most authentic core. Virgo sun, I have a very soft spot for a Virgo sun, but you really need a purpose. You're like the border collies of the zodiac. You need a job. You really struggle with feeling like your gifts aren't useful. You shine brightest when you use your skills to improve the world around you without chasing perfection. Even though perfection feels like the way out, it's not. You're going in the wrong direction. Don't go into the darkness, go into the light. Libra, you need balance, connection. You really struggle with losing yourself and trying to please everyone else. When you shine brightest is when you have relationships where both parties can fully be themselves. Now, you're more likely to accept others than to be critical to yourself. So just remember, equal balance means you're balanced as well. Scorpio sun, you guys need authenticity. You really struggle with wearing a mask, staying emotionally guarded all the time. But you shine brightest when you embrace vulnerability as a source of strength, and not your Achilles heel. Sagittarius sun, you guys need freedom. Every time I hear that song, freedom, I'm just thinking, oh yeah, that's probably for a Sagittarius. Because you really struggle with feeling boxed by not only routines and every day, but also with limiting your beliefs. And you shine brightest when you're exploring, when you're inspiring others. And you're able to take what you learn on your journeys, distill them into wisdom that you share with others. Capricorn, you guys need achievement. You really struggle with feeling like your efforts have no direction. You need to go into a specific lane or a specific direction. You shine brightest when you're building something meaningful that reflects your values. Aquarius sun, hi, that's me too. We really need individuality. We struggle with feeling pressure to fit in other people's expectations or acting like we should. we really shine at our brightest when we embrace what makes us different, make peace with the fact that we are going to stand out and stop hiding it or wearing a mask. Pisces Sun, you need inspiration. You really struggle with living disconnected from your imagination or your intuition. You shine brightest when you create, when you dream, when you trust the wisdom within yourself that you can't really define. Remember, your sun isn't asking you to be louder or step into every single spotlight. It's just asking you to be more you. If you're a ride or die and you listen till then, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. In the comments, I would love to know, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I'm pretty boring. Mine is either cookie dough or something with caramel, but I have a very strong opinion that salted caramel is actually a war crime and should be tried in The Hague. I think whoever came up with putting salt in caramel really ruined my caramel love, because growing up all the caramel was sickly sweet and it was literally disgustingly sweet, which incidentally is my favorite flavor of sweet. I still get a little bit of it every time I see salted caramel. It just does not make sense. But what's your favorite flavor?